Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday instead of my normal Wednesday, because this just seemed like a good idea. I've got on the mic with me currently Kristi and Clementine.
Hello.
Hello, who's that jumping out the sky?
And possibly Andy in a little while.
Anti-ammonium.
Yeah. So I for some reason thought he was going to be here right away. Let me remove his name for now and I will re-add it later.
It's short for Andreas Mondium.
That's true, I've heard that. All right. Let's
Just gonna gulp
do
water
the
right
thing.
in the mic.
That's half the fun, right?
Yeah. Sipping is half the battle.
I've heard that too. I'm not sure I believe it though.
I gotta go do a thing in the yard. Makes sense.
All right. This is a game by From Software, who is notorious for making the silly broken games that they like to make. And I admire that. I have a dreaming puppy off to my right.
That's always nice.
And I have another less dreaming and fully awake puppy near that puppy.
I do not want boys in the yard at this hour. How late can it be before the boys have to leave the yard?
All the boys have to be out by 7. No more boys in the yard after 7 o'clock.
It's a school night after all.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we've got to get out of here. Was that one a mimic? Is that one a mimic? Am I wrong?
That one's not a mimic.
That one's not a mimic?
Everything about this looks like it's a trap, and it's super not.
Uh-huh. It's very Kingsfield. But yeah, see, it's got the chain that curves like that. That means it's not a mimic.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to make them look different.
You can see them like snoring.
Oh
if you're
yeah.
watching for a bit.
I've heard that, but I've never bothered.
This game looks a lot better than it does on stream when you're looking at it like this.
That's because it's running at 60 frames a second and the stream's running at 30.
And, the stream is 480 or 720 or whatever it is.
Yeah. On Parsec, you're looking at it at 1080p.
And when you stand still, there's no more garbage all over the screen.
I don't see garbage on the stream.
No, it's just because that's how encoding works.
Oh, right, in green and brown areas.
Yeah, Parsec doesn't like it very much, but it's still very good looking. Dark Souls is just a good looking game.
Yeah, it really is. And this version, it has some problems with the coloration that don't look quite as good as the original version, but everything else about it looks so much better.
I'm sorry, I want to point out Bad Road said after 7 o'clock the boys have to be back in town.
Fuck.
I know.
I don't understand why they make games that look like complete shit that need 4 graphics cards. That
right?
Cost $1,000 each.
And this
but then
game,
there's Dark Souls, and you can run it on.
This came out in 2011, and you can't run it on anything. I should actually point that out. The original version runs like shit, no matter what you're playing it on.
Yeah, but the remaster runs very well.
Yeah, the remaster runs great.
It's the this is something that James Stephanie Sterling has said a number of times. How the best looking game of the Xbox 360 era was Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
Not because it was, incredibly lifelike or anything like that, but just because it had a visual design aesthetic that it wanted to go with and executed on it perfectly. And comparing Dark Souls to Viva Pinata is weird, but I think I'm going to.
Yeah, Dark Souls and all 3 Dark Souls games have very different graphical aesthetics, but they all look really, really good. The only Souls game that I would say looks bad, and I don't like saying this because I love the game, is Sekiro. Sekiro Sekiro looks like shit. Shadows die twice, exactly. Sekiro looks like shit, but you can make it look better with reshade. Without reshade, it's bland, it's gray, it looks like nothing. It looks like a AAA game.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. But there's some good reshades out there that'll make it look like its source material, which is wuxia movies, samurai movies, kung fu movies. It draws from all of those things. And if you make it bright, like that source material, it looks amazing. Don't shoot blood at me out of your butt.
I don't have too much of a problem with Sekiro as originally presented, but I have seen the shades that you put on it when you were playing it, and
Shit.
And golly, it is quite good.
I had to take a rat away.
Yep. I don't have the rataways for these guys. Oh, I have one left.
So, where they're shooting you from, I think, is the room where the Firekeeper soul is.
Yep. And it's a pain in the ass to get to. So I'm perfectly silent, which is why I can just walk up behind these guys without them aggroing.
Right, I was wondering why it sounded so quiet, but I was definitely hearing game audio.
Yeah, I have no footstep sound.
That's
Because of
nice.
because I totally intentionally killed that guy because I totally wanted that ring and knew he had it. Yep.
This is your first playthrough, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's my first ever playthrough.
So you don't know? No, it's cool. You watched a speedrun strat video first.
I watched a speedrun. Oh, shit. I don't remember how to actually get into the drainage ditch.
I think you have to go up and then back down because it's,
Yeah, I think you're right.
because I think you're trying to get onto the upper landing and you're even with the bottom now.
Yeah. There's no ladder up here. Oh, yes, there is. I have so much trouble seeing ladders in this game. And
Yeah.
we joke about it, but I think the ladders are just really hard to see.
Yeah, it's sort of a color mush, right? They tried to identify them with, like, these torches, the standing torches.
Mm-hmm. Which
Next
means
to
they
each
knew
one.
that they were hard to see.
Yeah, which means they got some playtest material back.
Uh-huh. I think it would have worked better to highlight them in some way. Oh. Because even with the torches there's other torches is the problem.
Yeah.
There's torches that don't point to a ladder. Oh right, this one's a dead end.
I saw you swing on the narrow passageway, and I'm like, ugh.
This game is really nasty about what does and doesn't go through walls. Basically, all enemy attacks will damage you through walls. Your attacks don't go through walls unless you find specific places to clip through them. Even the jump attack there. Yes, it looks like it's going through the wall, but anything on the other side would not be damaged by that.
That's fucked up. They should let you hit the thing through the thing.
Right? Do you see the blow dartman? Where is he?
I don't
There's not
see.
one shooting at me. There's a fire dog down there.
Can you...
Trying to figure out how to get across to there. It's been so long, as in I've never done it before. Haha.
Can you R3 and sort of see if it'll lock onto something?
No, nothing's close enough. Larger enemies with oh, that's another thing I actually discovered a bit more recently. The larger an enemy's hitbox is, the further away you can lock onto them from.
This
Like
game
that.
feels broken.
It's extremely broken in the same way that Kingsfield is broken. They didn't have a lot of people working on it. It's a small It's a very small
Indie team.
team. It's a small... It basically was a small indie team.
Oh.
There wasn't a lot of faith in this game. And it unfortunately took off with a crowd that has kind of ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, you can sort of tell where the traffic changeover was. Because, like, Demon Souls did pretty decent. Like, it had at the beginning it had, like, a cult following that was having difficulty explaining why it was fun to play to other people.
And then Dark Souls came out to terrible reviews.
Yeah. And then it got picked up, and then all of the fucking push for Dark Souls 2 was like, no, this is a AAA game now, and it's gonna live in the AAA game space, and we're gonna develop it and push it like it's a AAA game, and it's like, God, no, please.
Well, right around, like, so this game came out in 2011, and right around halfway through 2012, all of a sudden the discourse around it completely changes. From this game is just kind of a shitty version of Demon Souls to this is the greatest game of all time. Get good. You are just shit if you do not like this game.
Are you supposed to roll down?
Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to just jump off of this. I don't remember that being the case, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, I guess so.
That gets you in.
I think skeletons are shooting at you.
Not skeletons, but I am being shot. Yeah, I am being shot at.
Everything bounces and slides and explodes.
Yep.
It dies.
Oh, there, we got the Firekeeper soul. Oh, fuck! I can't believe that just happened. I was about to pull out a fucking dung ball and huff it. Oh, damn it.
Go huff a dung ball.
Exactly.
What are these little things?
These fire dogs are the things hitting you.
Oh, those are fire dogs?
Yeah.
They're puppy, but extra fire.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Never realized that about the larger hitboxes, neither did I until, like, a little while ago. Alright, we're just gonna go around and kill all these little dudes. Because they're just gonna keep shooting, and I'm currently immune to their shots.
Sure, because you got fire.
Yeah. I've got plenty of Estus for this, and then we can reset after and go to the, Oh, you're running away, Oh god, I hate this camera. This camera is what we would call unfortunate. As is the aimer, the reticle. The reticle that is to the left of where you actually shoot. It's fine at very close range. It works great at very close range, but it's for bows, so it's not supposed to be used at very close range. Okay. Oh, come on.
I feel like one arrow is enough.
You'd think.
Yeah, that child has a lot of arrows in its midriff.
Uh-huh. Where's the one that ran away? It's down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. It just jumped off the side, I guess.
Oh, headshot worked.
They would have a lot better luck at this if they didn't have those face blockers on. They can't see anything.
And yet they have perfect aim. Oh, we're out of Estus.
Oh.
There's an animation.
I'm boning out.
That? Oh, okay. I was like, does that count as you resting at the bonfire? Surely, right?
One would hope. I just respawn and die.
I also climb like the you're out of Estus animation where it's just like, oh, it's all gone.
All my orange juice is gone.
Someone drank the last of me Mountain Dew.
I think it's mellow yellow.
Someone drank the last of me Mellow Yellow.
At least that's what they call me. Alright, so we're going back up the elevators.
So you can't actually smoke Benangs to get high, right?
No, that was a copyright.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
so
getting high is copyrighted.
old style copywriting. You would put fake things in your book or map or whatever to see if someone else was just copying your work. Because if those fake things showed up in their work, then they were clearly just plagiarizing.
Cool, this is the same thing that, like, fact-fake YouTubers do now.
Yes.
So someone, like, in their book wrote, hey, the banana peel has hallucinogenic properties if smoked, and it just went.
Yeah, exactly. But that was a copyright for the Anarchist's Cookbook.
Oh, one of the traps.
Yep. Alright, we're going back in there to kill the last guy.
Just fuck.
Uh-huh. And before I do that this time, I am actually going to huff a dung pie.
Isn't Moth Mom, like, just above you?
Moth Mom?
Yeah, the Moss Mom sells you moss.
You mean the sewer merchant?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's way back near the Firelink Shrine.
No, you're right. I'm thinking of human souls.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that took more than I expected. But yeah, see how much weaker that effect is?
You know what's
So-
fucked up?
What's that?
Fuck.
So I was just, when you were throwing those at the ground, it synced up perfectly with the stream. So it was syncing, it was, obviously one was ahead, but they were in perfect sync as they were being thrown.
Oh, that's lovely. Ooh, had to roll out of the way of that. I almost got hurt a little. Yeah, you can't hurt me. You can stop now. I'm just gonna shoot you from down here. Chosen Undead can't look up my ass.
Why is everyone so mad?
What the fuck?
What are they protecting? Nothing. Nothing's here.
They're hollowed. They don't care what they're protecting.
I don't
Yeah.
think I know enough about Dark Souls lore.
So hollow is what happens when humans tried to take the dragon's flame, which is because humans had darkness in their hearts, which they feared. Yes, this is basically Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, that's good.
And so when humans try to take in the dragon's fire, then the dragon's it's either the curse naturally occurred because of it, which causes humans to slowly hollow and become nothing inside, which is what most of the enemies here are. And they did become undead as well when they took the fire. There are apparently still living humans at this point in time, and there definitely were during Dark Souls 2, but you never meet any of them.
Are you a living human in Dark Souls 1 remastered?
No, you are very much an undead, and you were starting to go hollow at the beginning.
Yeah, the jail that you break out of at the beginning of Dark Souls is like a place where they put all the undeads.
Yeah, that are beginning to go hollow.
Yeah.
And this is why you collect souls now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the souls help you not go hollow.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's all of those guys. Now I need to figure out how to go up further.
Was that torch just behind you a ladder marker?
Oh, let's find out. Let's find out together, shall we? There's a torch. Ah, ladder, thank you. See, all the torches kind of blend together for me still.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the big sconces in Dark Souls 2, because that's my favorite of the series. Now, cut that out. How did you hear me? I guess he saw me, even though I wasn't all the way up the ladder. I should come back and do this without the toxic effect on me, because I am going through Estus very quickly, despite it being a weak toxic effect. Any treasure here? No, just a platform.
And you slowly dying from self-inflicted dung pie damage.
Yeah, that's what you get for huffing shit. Alright, that's a safe one. What's in here? Key to the New Londo ruins. Oh, we need that! We're doing New Londo after Honor Londo, by the way. Generally speaking, I like to have a plus 10 weapon at least when fighting the 2 to 5 4 kings.
Sometimes I wonder how AAA games are doing.
Are they
Let me tell
okay?
you, they're not.
That's
Are
what
they
I'm thinking. Like, I'm
okay?
just thinking about how AAA. I know that AAA games are still trying to make the graphics require more graphics card, as there's no silicon, no one can buy a graphics card. And I'm just wondering, what are they expecting to happen when they release the games that people can't play?
Yeah, it's bizarre. Alright, I'm gonna die here because I accidentally set off both at once. Whoops. No, get off. Get off. Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, I messed that up real bad. I'm having a hard time with distance right now.
You could just book past it.
I could. I probably should. Bye-bye. See ya! Thank you, Andy.
Oh, wait. I don't have... Both, I don't have my soundboard on, and you wouldn't be able to hear
It wouldn't
even
work.
if I did. Yeah.
So here's the Valley of the fucking Drakes.
So, since you're in the Valley of the Drakes, I have a side question.
What's that?
So you're absolutely silent.
Mm-hmm.
Can you take the things?
Can I take the things?
Yeah, there's some things that you can take here, but it triggers an enemy to hurt you.
Huh.
Can you take those and have that not happen because you're playing?
I doubt it. But, might be worth checking out. Alright, so this is the New Londo Ruins, or the base of it, and this is how we're getting back to Firelink Shrine, where nothing terrible has happened. Don't worry about it.
Who are your friends out here?
These are people who have completely gone hollow.
Are they just cool?
I wouldn't say they're cool, but they're not gonna attack us.
Yeah.
They're having their own problem.
They got their own shit going on.
They got their own shit going on. They don't need to, like, have a tussle scrap with us.
Well, here's my last Estus flask, but it's not like I'm gonna be attacked.
Lastus flask.
Yeah,
Wait, Estus flask.
that's much better.
Yes, I agree. That's why I changed it.
So nothing terrible has happened, don't even worry about it. Did I mention that nothing terrible has happened?
And that we shouldn't worry about it?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Sounds like something I'd say.
I think I heard someone say that recently, so... And as a human being, I believe the last thing I
Oh
heard...
no! Oh no, the Firekeeper is dead.
Is that the soul?
Yep.
Pillage soul.
And the Black Eye Orb. How suspicious.
Dead, okay.
And look who's missing. That asshole.
That dickhead Lautrec.
So, we're going to die right here. This isn't great.
I really like the voice acting in this game because literally every single character
Sounds
is
like they're on Xanax.
Yeah, and they always have like a certain is it what accent? I don't even know.
They have
It's
some
vaguely
sort of
British.
It's some sort of British accent.
I think you would have an easier time trying to get to the... Well, no, you're about to die anyway.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Oh, that
Everyone's-
sucks. Wait,
That's it.
I have humanities. Where are my humanities?
Twin humanities. You get 2 of them.
Oh, thank God. I forgot humanities restored HP.
I think you would have an easier time getting to the undead chapel.
Yeah. Alright, well, I've got humanities to keep me alive. They're my healing items now.
That's not ideal.
Oh my God. That's funny as shit. Here, let's just put them on the hotbar. It's okay, the more... Oh yeah, these guys. We do need to stop by and talk to them. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not afraid to use up my humanities.
I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us.
Sorry, I've kind of gotten used to skipping over some of the less important dialogue. That's on me.
Hmm? What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp. Don't
These guys are assholes.
my lady like that. You might scare her off for good.
Also, with the voice acting, everyone hates you, but like they don't want to be rude about it. They just like no, they want to be rude about it. They just don't want to be aggressive about it.
Like a British person.
They want you to know that they view you as a lesser individual.
They just
Yep.
don't care too much. They're just like, hey, I hate you. You should get on your way.
I will be departing with
This guy gives you a penny to try and get you to go away.
I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I don't do miracles though, so I don't need you. I never found the invisible firekeeper. Did anyone ever look up how to get her to appear?
No, I
Not
think you're about
firekeeper,
to
fire
run out
trainer.
the toxic.
Yeah,
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have
this guy's also a pyromancer. I may as well get the pyromancy flame.
a bit of care. Oh yeah. By the way, I can share the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'd be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Milana of Isola.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to answer for him. Because
You
it's
have to solve the
confusing.
riddle.
He says, unless you find the magic's unsavory, how do you answer? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
Oh really?
Well-
But I'm on the fringe. I only wish that.
Okay, I want your magics, dude. I probably just screwed myself out of them forever.
I'm pleased to...
Okay, good, now. Lets me do it.
Oh really?
You know what?
What?
Well,
I just said no this time and he said that's the same.
I need-
What the fuck? This
you have to
happens
get
to
them
me.
first.
This
Say
happens.
yes.
This happens to me every time I talk to this fucker.
Oh hello there. I'm pleased. Oh, and I'll be.
Do they want you to get them first and then say yes?
So you're supposed to say no the first time to his question, but the second time he rephrases it to where you're supposed to say yes.
I don't like that.
I'm sure that.
Yeah, it's asinine.
Here, first take this.
And so you get a free pyromancy flame.
Flame from the Great Swamp. Now.
Okay,
for
you need a
fully
plus
fledged
10
pyromancer.
pyromancy flame
Right, let's get started
to
right now.
make her show up.
Okay, so I better start working on it, huh?
Yeah, your pyromancy is gonna.
I mean, it doesn't cost anything but souls. And he can... I thought he could only bring it to +5, though.
I know where you can level it up, but it's not coming to me.
Okay.
I like how your UI is burnt leather.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now I need to use some flames. Or not flames, souls.
Come back if you find anything.
But yeah, I really like pyromancy, but starting as a pyromancer puts you in a very difficult position. Oh god, I've got so much extra shit from grinding for Titanite. I should just throw it out. Where is my... There it is.
Like the back of the vaults? Yeah.
I really like that you can use multiple items at once in this one. You couldn't in the original, you had to use them one at a time. And unlike later games, you can't just sell them.
Um,
There we go.
So So according
hello
to
there.
my,
Oh,
no,
please,
I
as
don't
always.
want to see that. According to the wiki, I'm not seeing anything that's like,
Oh yeah, he
Hey,
can go
you
above
can't-
+5.
oh,
Good. Sorry,
It's
go ahead.
Wikia, right?
huh?
It's
No,
Wikia,
it's
right?
the other
It's
one.
the other shitty one.
Okay, because I heard you get frustrated at a wiki, and I'm like, I know what's going on here.
No, the other
No.
one's not any better, honestly.
It has a embedded fucking video of their Twitch page that is constantly going.
There's a filter you can put on to remove that. They offer to sell you a membership to get rid of the auto-playing stream now. Yes, I am serious.
I'm almost certain what they're doing is against Twitch's terms of service.
Let's see, let's at least get Iron Flash. It takes 3 slots. I don't have enough slots for any of this shit. I'm not sure I have a single slot, if I'm being honest.
Right then.
Because I don't think I've raised attunement at all.
Every day I think about how Facebook pivoted to video,
Mm-hmm.
and how that
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
0
at
slots right now.
at a certain point, Facebook would artificially inflate the numbers for videos, so
Yeah.
everyone started making their text and images into videos, and then they started filtering those out if they didn't move. So they'll start putting like triangles floating around, like transparent, like glitter. So Facebook wouldn't do that, and then a bunch of other websites started putting videos everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's
That
at least
sucks.
get some of this. Combustion. It's a very basic pyromancy. That's the one where you punch people. Yeah, I might as well just buy all the ones I can, huh?
It's the only spell that levels with strength.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually hadn't realized that. That's actually kind of rad. So
Not
we're
by
so this is
lot.
Framped.
I think you're better off just not talking to him whatsoever if you're gonna do the other thing.
Is
Oh
this
no,
dragon?
no, he's one of the world serpents.
That's pretty good.
So I'm just gonna hit him with my sword.
I don't know if can you be friends with the serpent?
You can, but I want to be friends with the other serpent.
You definitely didn't make contact with that serpent.
It's okay, I just mistook him for a boss. How many hits does this take? Oh, fuck!
Oh,
It's cool. Just
Mother
slide down.
No, now I have to go all the way back. Oh god, it's gonna respawn me at the bottom. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's a real shame.
Admittedly, I deserved it.
The Serpent's Bad Road do not like each other. They have diametrically opposed goals.
Framped wants to keep the cycle of the flame going, which is, empiricism, not empiricism. Yeah. They want to keep the human empire alive, basically, while Kath wants to end this cycle that has been torturing everyone for a possibly infinite amount of time now.
There's a lot of Dark Souls lore.
Mm-hmm.
Infinite Dark Souls lore.
Yep. It happens across an infinite number of timelines, after all. Fuck. Other side.
It's a one-way ladder.
They all are. For some reason, even the ones you should be able to climb the other side of. So yeah, Framped is the canon way to go.
Yeah.
Because Dark Souls 3 is the sequel to that ending. While Kath is non-canon, but arguably the good ending.
I will take the opportunity to once again point people in the direction. If you want just a not too in depth, just a nice overview of Dark Souls and its lore. Dan Floyd of Playframe has a few videos on his channel, one for each of the Dark Souls games. That's, again, not comprehensive, but a nice little overview.
A primer, as it were.
Yeah.
Circle counterclockwise.
Because everyone's left-handed.
Right-handed, but yes.
Because everyone's right-handed. I was thinking of Inigo Montoya and Wesley Crusher, I guess is his last name.
Yes, Wesley Crusher of The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
My name...
Of the USS Princess Bride.
That's right. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That movie's wild.
Right? Oh, did you see that, like, handycam version that was going around for a little while?
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah. It was, like, all shot on phones by celebrities just in their spare time, like, right near the start of the pandemic. It's the entire fucking film.
Yeah. Didn't Elijah Wood play the kid?
Yeah.
Which was real weird.
It was Ben Savage still playing the kid.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was adult Ben Savage. Who did Elijah Wood do then?
Fred Savage. That's a good question. I can look that up.
I'm pretty sure Elijah Woods was involved.
I don't know which movies there are.
There are at least a few. You know, movies. There's at least a few of those.
I don't remember which movie I watched last. I mean, it's probably Hackers 1995.
Almost certainly. You are clicking a little bit, Clementine.
Is it still doing it? Or am I clicking badly?
It's like occasionally clicking and mic peeking.
What should I do about that?
I don't know. I guess move the mic further away from your mouth, turn down the volume on it.
Oh, clipping? I said clicking. Is it fine now?
No, it's still doing it.
Is it better now?
That seems a little better so far.
Tell me if it's not still better.
Okay, I will. Bring it up if it happens again. Alright. Almost back up now. Apparently when everyone knew that if you ate a meal with him... Okay. Oh, recently I read a great story about Andre the Giant. Everyone knew that if you ate a meal with him, whether you invited him or he invited you, he pays. One time Arnold Schwarzenegger tried to sneak into the kitchen in the middle of the meal and give them his credit card. I've heard this story. This is good shit. Andre grabs him from behind by the back of the shirt, one-handed, turns him around and says, "I pay."
Oh, I think he just played Elijah Wood a minor role because this, like, you can't find this on IMDb, obviously, so I'm relying on a Vanity Fair article, which has a bunch of individual roles listed with the actor who originally played them and who's doing it now, but Elijah Wood's just in this chunk.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now, we have a new problem.
I tried to get rid of that problem, I'm sorry.
It snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
I'm gonna see if he can be poisoned. Y'all think he can be poisoned?
I think it's mean to poison him.
I mean, he is a colonial piece of shit.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant,
Oh, no, not the Crestfallen.
Yeah.
No, not the Crestfallen, this guy. This guy's a colonialist piece of shit.
He won't see it coming. He's looking downward, he doesn't know you're doing this.
That's true. He doesn't even feel it. These are poison arrows, yes. I don't think he can be poisoned.
I don't think he can be, like, it says taking damage, but...
It's supposed to be a certain number of times you hit him, he goes away. Maybe you have to have talked to him already.
There's no health bars for enemies.
Hmm? There's health bars. So I'm gonna talk to him.
Ah, I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frant.
The Great Lord Gwyn is dead. There's nothing left of the man.
Undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
No.
By the lords, are you certain? Well, perhaps I was wrong. There can be only one chosen undead.
Oh, thanks.
Continue my search. You are freed from duty.
I appreciate that.
Again, you did ring the bell of awakening. I will stay here a while.
Now I'm gonna find your sibling.
Change your mind.
I gassed him.
I'm glad that there is Puppy.
Come on, baby. Up here. I know. Alright, so this time we're going to go see our good friend the blacksmith, whose name is also Andre. No, wait, let's go to the Northern Asylum first. Let's head back to the asylum before we do that.
Oh, sure.
That's a fun area.
You gonna fight that big lad?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the chances that there's just one world serpent with the face of the East End like cat dog but a giant snake?
I've thought about that, like, legitimately.
I don't know. It doesn't it doesn't negate any of the known facts about either of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So it is therefore a valid read.
Fuck.
Navigating this world seems fake to me. You are standing on top of walls and walking across them.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that really shouldn't work that does.
Yeah.
And some of it you actually have to do to complete the game, so they realized it was happening.
You get to be parkour.
Apparently I forgot to pick up those red eye orbs before. So I fell all the way down here, so now I gotta head through the graveyard. Oh, the scary graveyard. The graveyard is always where I get back into the swing of things, as we saw when I first picked up the Schweihander.
Oh right, these ones don't do the bad thing.
What, come back indefinitely?
Yeah.
No. So there's the crow. We have to reach the crow. That's our goal.
Her name's Eileen.
Eileen the crow?
Yeah.
I'm glad that there's a big crow here.
Me too. I'm very happy with the big crow. So I don't remember the path we're actually supposed to take to reach the big crow. I do know it's up the elevator, right? Oh no, wait, I can do it from... Just do it from here?
Actually, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think I can either.
I think you do have to go via the elevator.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't talk to her from down here or anything. I could jump attack him. That wouldn't kill me instantly. Spoiler, that would kill me instantly. I like how he just immediately and willingly freed me from my duty instead of trying to convince me to go further. But then he tried to get all snide and was like, oh, but you must, you rang the bell of awakening. Hmm.
He's a recruiter, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. No one's forcing you.
That's a dangerous elevator.
Very.
If you don't get off, I assume you die instantly.
This is the way to go. Okay, because I remember you have to roll onto one of these fucking pillars.
Oh, yeah, and it's that one. You're right.
There we go. And no, that doesn't look like it should have worked either, I know. Fortunately,
I think Dark
these
Souls
are...
is about realism.
Oh, there are so many themes to this game, I tell ya. Realism the foremost. So now I get onto this roof. I can actually just continue up and not bother with it. What does anyone remember what the treasures from the roof are?
I can look it up real quick.
I'll just find out. Oh, right. Yes, I did need to go here.
Oh, good.
That's important. I forgot about needing the key. So now we drop down into this hole which has god rays for some reason. Just to show
That's
you
the
this
sun.
is a safe way to drop, I guess. Oh, fuck.
Well. There were multiple The Crow movies with different lead actors.
It's because
And
the original
characters.
lead died in the filming of the first one.
Yeah.
Which is really sad.
Yes.
Alright, so now we have to go back around to the Crow. Fuck.
Well,
It's okay. You can actually fall a really good distance in this one before dying. It's not like Dark Souls 3 where you don't take damage for like 30 feet and then suddenly it ramps up for every like quarter inch you go.
So in Dark Souls, is there a lot of
You're clipping again.
how do I fix that?
I've told you all I know.
So it's the audio's clipping. Let me see if I can turn down the input.
Avoided taking damage. So this is the Zoo runs around in circles for a while stream.
you're trying to navigate in a basically impossible situation. I think you're fine.
They put platforming in Dark Souls.
The absolute mad folk.
Where run and jump and roll are all the same button. They improved jumping in later games by putting it on a button that isn't the same button as run. They never actually made it good. There's the nest.
Is my audio good now?
It sounds like it so far.
Okay, I switch it off.
No,
with
now it's
pulse
clipping
audio.
again.
Okay.
Alright, so for some reason you find this nest just up here, and your command given is curl up like a ball.
It's a big mood.
Oh my god, this fucking game. Hearing the clipping, but I don't know what would be causing it. Yeah, it's very strange. Usually if I'm clipping, I reset RN noise and that fixes it. So then you just have to sit here for a while. It's very Castlevania 2. You know, where you crouch by the waterfall for like 20 seconds? It's exactly that, in fact. Just in case you're one of those people who gets angry when this game is compared to Castlevania 2, this game is based heavily on Castlevania 2.
Or, Earthbound, where you have to crouch by that waterfall for 3 Gregorian minutes.
That's even worse, I must admit. At least they tell you that, though. So now we're back at the asylum, and it seems that we forgot to lock the doors behind us.
The crow-shaped doors.
Are they crow-shaped?
I mean, the only way you got
No, I mean the doors into the asylum.
Oh, okay, the big pillar.
Yeah, because see, these guys got out.
Yeah.
Is the audio still clipping?
Not right at the moment.
If I talk at a louder volume, does it start clipping?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
You give me warm.
So, the crow trading in this also makes no sense. The way you do it in this is you drop an item, and then you have to exit the game to the title screen, and then come back again. So I generally speaking don't fucking bother. There's not a ton of great shit you can get in this one from the trading anyway. We'll think about it on the way back out.
That's where you can grab the last couple Time Knight chunks.
Oh, that's true. I don't remember what to trade for those. So this is the spot that gets you every time. Your first time, this exemplifies the trial and error aspect of the game. Because if you run into the middle of the room, you will just fall down into a boss fight.
So I just like checked my audio, like listened to it, through the software mumble, and it doesn't sound like anything's wrong. It might be on your end, and I don't know what that means.
Huh. Maybe I just have a really shitty Bluetooth thingy. What's a better Bluetooth dongle than the one I have?
I have this one. What is it even? I have to check what it's called, but it plug and play worked with my Linux.
Well, I've got a really cheap one.
I think that this one was also really cheap.
I don't remember the name of it, but you could grab one of the ones that Andy recommended to me, because I've been using it at work, and it's been great.
I may have to do that. Alright, so...
So, Clem, you were asking a question. Does Dark Souls have a lot of something?
I don't know when I said that, or what it was about.
It was okay.
So anyway, we now have to make our way back through the asylum. I guess I might as well kindle this one too.
You have all that extra humanity you scarfed because you needed to not die.
That's true. That's what humanity is for, not dying. So you might notice that the place is looking a little different. For instance, what's that?
I can't see it, it's a bit blurry.
Yeah, it's sort of pixelated. Let me look at it on stream. Oh, it's a Silver Knight.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Is silver a good armor? I feel like that's not a good armor.
Shouldn't be. But on these guys it works pretty well. Not well enough to stand up to my Zweihander.
The one you're using with one hand?
Yep. What's one in German?
Ein.
So this is an Einhander Zweihander.
What's the thing about like that is that it involves the word because it's you conjugate it to the other word.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
it's
look!
Either Ein or Eins.
It's Oscar! Remember Oscar? He's okay, everyone! Oh man, we should go say hi to Oscar, huh? Oscar, buddy, I'm so glad you made it. Huh? What are you doing? Oscar, it's me, it's your friend. Oh no! He's gone hollow! Oh. It's almost like he knew it was gonna happen. And then told us it was gonna happen.
And then it happened.
And then it happened. Aw, I'm so sorry, Oscar. You died as you lived, wearing armor.
In German, one-hander in one word is Einhander.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Einhander, Zweihander.
So, iron.
Mm-hmm.
And steel also. Steel is slightly harder. Rates a 4 on the Mohs scale of hardness, which is the, like, dedicated scale they use to measure what it takes to break things.
Mm-hmm.
Silver is significantly under that at 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
This is a scale that doesn't go, like, past 10.
Uh-huh.
So, silver, not a very good armor, I don't think.
No. I would say it would, in fact, make one of the worst armors that you could come up with.
Gold armor would be worse, I think.
Yeah, gold is even softer, if I'm not mistaken.
You can bend gold with your teeth. I think it's pretty bad.
So, 24 karat gold is also listed at 2.5, the same as silver is.
Mm-hmm.
18 karat is 2.75 because it's alloyed, and 14 karat is 3 and 4 for the same reason.
Makes sense. So you can make relatively decent gold as armor goes, just not great.
Yeah, not great.
And it'd be heavy as shit because gold is fucking heavy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but it also won't ever rust, so that's something to consider.
That's true. That's true. It does not oxidize.
Also, you look badass.
That's true.
And that's important.
Whoops.
But I guess everyone in the opposing army would go to attack you first because you're the asshole in the gold armor.
Yep. I mean, I would. Alright, this is what that key is for.
So I guess the reason that we don't make armor out of silver and instead make jewelry out of silver is because it's so, like, malleable. You can actually twist it into interesting shapes, and that's good for jewelry.
Yeah. So this is the ring that will allow me to actually take on the Titanite demons in Sen's Fortress, which is why I wanted to go here first.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
You gonna fight that big lad, though?
Yeah, I don't remember how to get to him without falling through the floor, though.
I think that's it.
No, there's another way around to him. I just don't remember where. But you get the broken doll on the way to him. Which is what lets you get to the painted world, I think?
Yeah.
So maybe it's back at the beginning? Yeah, the broken doll is in the cell, right? Maybe? Oh, whoops. See, the rusted iron ring would work there.
The wiki is not mentioning a way to get there that isn't falling through the floor.
Well, that's a damn shame.
This is a really shitty structure if there's water on the floor all the time, constantly.
That's intentional. This structure is something that exists, like, it's basically an abandoned building that they throw all of the undead into, hollowing undead into. It's probably existed since the Age of Dragons. Also, it's infested with demons, so, you know.
What are you gonna do?
Alright, there's the doll. So that'll let us get to the painted world later. Which is also through Honor Londo. We'll probably get the Lord Vessel before doing that. God, this game's entire world navigation is just so confusing sometimes.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? It's completely reasonable for you to climb on the outside of a structure that it doesn't look like you should be able to get to climb into a crow's nest, to go back to the starting area, so that you can get a doll, so that you can stand in front of a giant painting, and then...
In a completely different area.
And then aggressively not fight a secret boss.
Yep. I'm thinking about whether or not to fight her this playthrough. It's an interesting fight, is the thing.
Which one is the most interesting for your first playthrough, do you think?
I think that Well, I think that the best fight in the game is Artorias, which is the first of the DLC bosses. Second, the DLC bosses. Because I think it's actually a genuinely well-built fight that works around the mechanics given to you in a way that nothing else in the game really does. So I should raise attunement a couple points.
So that you can actually use any of your pyromancy.
Yeah.
These bonfires...
I think that the Gaping Dragon is probably one of the most interesting.
Because it's the Gaping Dragon's a dragon.
Yep, and also gaping.
So, when they named the Gaping Dragon, I'm curious, like, what their process was.
I'm trying not to just fall down here instantly. Yeah, that's a mystery. No one knows how they came up with the name. Alright, it looks like here we are. Why, yes, I am awesome.
Yes.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that whole dodge?
One entire dodge, yeah.
Oh, I should have equipped black fire bombs. Ow, I thought I got that right. Apparently I was too early. There we go. Gotta back away.
Stay right up in his crawl.
Yeah, up until he starts doing his AoEs. Ah, fuck, I rolled too soon again. So the rolling timing on those things is nonsensical because they don't actually... Because they don't seem to actually hit you until long after they've gone off. It's really bizarre. Wait a sec, I thought the floor was supposed to stay broken. Apparently I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you have to just trunk half your damage. Like right at the start every time.
Fucking shit. Yeah, that's fine. I could have swore there was a way to get to him without doing this. One sec, I'm gonna look that up. Reach Asylum Demon.
It's
without...
called Stray Demon.
Oh, right. The Asylum Demon is the first one. Reach Stray Demon without falling. I could have swore there was a way. What is the easiest way to beat Stray Demon? Casting fall control right before the fight will negate damage. I don't have that, though. How do I defeat the Stray Demon? So basically, I need to never end up as far away from him as I was there, because that's just going to get you killed. It's possible to break the floor without falling in. Yes, I know that. So yeah, apparently I'm remembering this wrong. I could have swore there was a way to get around to him without breaking the floor. Cut that out. What if I equip some black fire bombs? Do they work as well on him as they do on the regular Asylum Demon? That's the question.
It's fucked up how that floor is like that. Do you lose half your health when you do that?
Yeah. Wow, whoops. So that hit me, even though he was all the way across the room. He's very large, is what I'm saying. Alright, let's try this again. So that is now a bloodstain with nothing in it. So there's not any point to me trying to get it.
we've officially gone soul bankrupt.
Yeah. So basically, as we've learned also, the black firebombs do not do shit to them. I have anything that does? Of course not. Excuse me. Alright, let's give this another try. Wait, maybe this was it. Ah, didn't jump in time. There we go. That's how to dodge those. Just get right up on him. Always stay behind him.
Right, because the point of origin for the AoE is where the thing lands.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Exactly. Also, the one that he does right in front of himself, the actual damage comes immediately. Oh shit, that hurt.
What is this demon stray from?
Motherfucker. Couldn't get around him. I don't know why it's called the Stray Demon. I guess because he wasn't put here as a guardian like the Asylum Demon was.
There's a lot of lore to Dark Souls.
It's the backup demon that they had for emergencies.
I like that. The backup demon. You stop that. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna try jumping over the pit. Ah, almost had it.
Can you throw a bomb and open that up?
Don't think so.
That seems unrealistic to me.
Right?
So this is the enemy you fight from the butt a lot, right?
Yes. One of several. Come on.
There's a lot of fun
Something that's like annoying about Dark Souls is that there's a lot of enemies that you never get to see the head of, and I want to see what this whole demon looks like.
Oh, I can show you that. Just give me a sec to get into a good position where I won't die. See? Pretty cool.
Oh, this is very nice.
Yeah, if there's one thing this game is really, really amazing at, it's the art design. But yeah, when it attacks directly in front of it like this, the explosion is what does the damage.
Is this a butt slam?
It does do butt slams. That one's not. That's its hammer hitting the ground.
Yeah, that's a different one, but I did see butt slamming, so I wanted to know for sure.
But when it swings in front of it and releases an AoE, the actual damage happens after the blast. Alright, I just needed to get the patterns again. No, we're going this way.
There's the butt slam.
Yep. It's a wee Wario. So that's in WarioWare smooth moves. WarioWare 100% says it's a Wii, a Wario, and that's always stuck with me. Yeah, the hitboxes on...
but on the Wii now.
The hitboxes on each of these attacks are bigger than they look, so you have to be very careful. Oh, there is also weapon durability in this game. You might remember me repairing some stuff. It rarely matters. Unlike in Dark Souls 2, where it's almost too much. Especially with hammers, because they just break really quick because of a glitch. In Dark Souls 3, it matters even less, to the point that I'm not sure why they even included it. Circle counterclockwise. Circle counterclockwise. Just stay right by the butt. That's what's important. Unless the weapon's crystal, yes. Then it just fucking breaks. Ooh, that was close. Who's got the biggest sword? I've got the biggest sword.
Are there bigger swords?
There are. None of them have as good of an alternate attack, though. The heavy attack on the Zweihander is broken, to say the least.
Complete knockdown.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I fucked it up a few times because I didn't remember the patterns, but this game is all about rope memorization. And once you get that memorization down, you've got it. Very much like Castlevania.
I feel like you should be allowed to, like, befriend the demon, the stray demon.
Would be nice, right? Alright, so that's everything there is to do here.
I would love a Dark Souls, like, friendship game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like Monster Hunter Stories, but for Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess now we just bone out of here. Yeah, there is no other way in here. Huh.
I thought that was a door out.
So did I. I thought there was a door in. That's weird, right? That's weird to remember. So, of course, I also remembered for a long time that hollowing in this game would lower your max HP, but it doesn't. That's only Dark Souls 2. So we're gonna not spend... Well, I guess we should spend at least one soul so we can equip a pyromancy. And then we're gonna make our way over to Andre. So I started at just a little after 7. So I guess now's a good time to take a break, huh?
It's time to...
Yeah, probably.
What you drink? Yeah, drink the essence. It's time for that.
Yes. Alright. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a new Bluetooth dongle and see if that helps things. Alright, so, right here, we have links to various organizations that are helping the ongoing civil rights movement happening around the country and across the wider world. Said the wrong words there. It should have been around the country, or across the country and around the wider world, but it works either way. And we would like it very much if you would consider donating your time and or money to them. So listed here are the Bail Fund Network, which helps keep protesters out of jail. Racism did not end because one racist white man was removed from the White House and another was put into it. And protests must continue. We've got the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, helping Black, trans, and non-binary people in need with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations. And we've got the Black Hills Legal Fund, which is the Lakota people's legal fund to take back the 6 grandfathers, their ancestral land, which was stolen by white people, renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white guys' faces carved into the side. We also here have more ways you can help. Many of them urgent. All are kept up to date. They are updated by my sister-in-law, Kristi, who has been here with us. Up at the top, that one is especially important right now. Hurricane Ida did put New Orleans underwater for the 3rd time in recent memory. This is something that is preventable with money from the federal government, which has been repeatedly refused, to my understanding. by the federal government, of course, is the ones who have refused. Please give your money, your time, whatever you're able to give to these causes. If all you can do is sign a petition, please sign a petition, but don't stand around and do nothing. This is everybody's fight. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. And we have to keep pushing this until the people at the top not only understand and acknowledge it, but work to make it a protected truth. We will see you in just a few minutes with more Dark Souls. And we're gonna have fun, which is what the fan base says isn't allowed. We're gonna keep having fun. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. We'll be back. We have no stance on you blocking our ads. Alright. Check me out. We're back. How's everyone doing? That good, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I decided to watch a video and it was a bad mistake to make.
Usually, yes.
I finished the coffee.
That's good. I'm happy for you and your coffee. Because, so everything in Dark Souls happens in a series of alternate timelines, basically. Phantoms are people crossing over between different timelines. We haven't seen a lot of phantoms yet. We've seen a couple of Invader NPC phantoms. If we were playing single player, we'd probably be seeing a few more. Or if we were playing online single player, rather. Online multiplayer. There we go. That's the one. I love how they can't hear me just blasting everyone. So we're not going to bother with Snuggly the Crow. These crows don't have names, but people have nicknamed them Snuggly, which I think is fitting. They like things to be warm. And
soft.
I think we can teleport back here once we get the Lord Vessel, which makes it easier.
I like how you get to curl up as a ball.
Mm-hmm. It happens instantly this time, too. It doesn't show these sudden slow-mo close-up, though.
Is this fast travel?
No, this is regular travel. This is just the shit that happens every day.
I like to believe that this is how everyone in this world does their long-distance traveling. They curl up into a ball and get taken by a crow.
I think it might be. It's the only way out of the undead asylum. So, like, the people who throw people into the asylum must travel this way, right?
And
yeah, like it howls.
Like Crestfallen Knight had to come here on the back of a crow.
Mm-hmm.
No, it curled up into a ball.
Curled up into a ball.
He's usually curled up into a ball, though, let's face it. He's very sad, is what I'm saying.
Very sad child.
I'm the sad man! Oh, hey, look, he's gone. Huh. Oh, never mind, he just hadn't. That's some good pop-in.
Good old pop-in.
That is some good pop-in. Just wow. I legitimately thought he was gone already. Apparently, the answer to that question is no. This is how the Eagles should have carried the hobbits, right?
You have a ring of sacrifice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I can sell to Koth without accepting his mission, though.
So I was, Andy asked a question, I was looking it up. Yes, you can trade the sack that you get from the butcher, which you have, for the Demon's Great Hammer.
You can also get the Demon's Great Hammer by killing the Asylum Demon at the start, though.
That's true.
I find that to be a much simpler method. If I were planning on using it, I would have already had it, basically.
Me? I've become so...
Yeah, we'll worry about her later,
I've scoured near and far, but no sign.
because we've got other shit to do right now.
Milady,
Fortunately, there's not a time limit on this quest.
my life.
But that's where we get to meet the second, I believe, ever instance. I don't think he appeared until Demon Souls. Oh, fuck, what's his name? I forgot his name. Patches. This is the second instance of Patches.
Right.
He might have been in, like, one of the Kingsfield games. I'm not sure. I would actually have to look that up. He is in Demon Souls, right? I'm not remembering that wrong.
He goes by a different name, but yeah, it's the same character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm really interested in Dark Souls.
What's that?
There's a knight that's like an onion.
Yeah. We're actually gonna go see him
We're about to
soon.
meet that boy.
We've met him once. There's actually an entire country where the knights dress like that, or there used to be.
Where every knight dresses like an onion.
Yeah. And there's 2 of them in this game. Plus, in Sen's Fortress, you can buy that armor. Whoa, that was a good dodge that skeleton just did.
That's a... Why does the skeleton have blood?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
Bone marrow.
Why does Piranha Plant have bone in it?
So I don't like Sigmire as much as I like Siglund and Zigward. Zigward is probably my favorite of the 3, but Sigmire's pretty good.
Aren't they like Organization 13 members?
Yes.
What do you mean when you say those words in that sequence?
Well, because
like Zigmire and...
Because they all have Zig in their name.
Is it? Right. Makes sense. Got it.
Alright, so we've got to give the large ember to Andre now.
Oh, dang it, he says. This is a big ember, and I need a big cereal.
Why, that's a fine...
Yeah, basically.
I could smith
Some mighty weapons.
Why not
I have a mighty need.
Give large ember.
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
He's got lip flaps.
He does.
Not every character does.
You can really see the seam between his torso and his arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's just see the beard hair doing its thing.
How it's a flat object.
Yeah.
It looked better in the original version, is the thing.
Do you have to get one up to 10 before you can turn it into some other kind of ensorcelled weapon?
No, most weapon types you can get at plus 6.
Ah, okay. But you're just going straight this.
Yeah. And now we're at plus 10. Should also... Oh, I need Titanite shards, which fortunately, he does sell. So we can at least get a little bit.
The shards, yes, but what about second shards?
Yeah, I laughed.
Okay.
I feel like that's the thing Lemmy said.
No, it's Pippin,
Lord of the
I
Rings.
believe.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any souls to use here. Oh, I guess we're not upgrading armor. It's okay, this is not our permanent armor set anyway, and the one that I want can't be upgraded.
You don't want to crack Quelags?
I don't remember what you make with Quelaag Soul. Can't you make a pyromancy spell?
No, it's the fire bug light that I love.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll make that later just because it's cool. Oh, Poison Mist. That's probably my favorite pyromancy, so that's the one we're equipping. It's kind of ludicrous.
You just get to poison people the same way you've been poisoned all this time, and it sucks.
There we are. Look at that. Pyromancy flame. Hell yeah.
Kite.
Kite man.
You don't.
Hmm?
You don't have your Yeah, there you go. Your stamina regen buff when you're holding your pyromancy flame.
No, but I can do this cool half flossing dance.
What is that you're doing?
I'm flossing, but only with one hand.
Dark Souls has so many animations.
Yeah.
And some of them are good. Wait, isn't Zigmeyer supposed to be sitting out here?
No, the second it opened up, he assumes that he did it and rushes in.
Oh, right. We meet him partway through the fortress.
Yeah.
So that's an obvious trap. Oh, those are the statues. Those aren't the lizards.
Oh wait, I can put the lizards in chat. Hold on. There, I've done it.
Those are good lizards.
Very good lizard.
Oh, he hit me.
I don't see
That's
why
a
you have
good
to
death
fight.
animation. He just freezes up and then flops over backwards in the same pose.
I feel like you should be able to become friends with these lizards.
Mm-hmm. I agree wholeheartedly. Hey, we're getting souls now. We Dark Souls now, y'all. So this is Sen's Fortress, the worst area in this video game.
It's a real lump of shit.
There's a lot of this, which
Why would someone?
Which I don't recommend.
Why would they make this?
I can't drop down right here, can I?
Well, the trap maker Sen made this fortress specifically to stop people from doing what you're trying to do, which is get to Orlando.
Yeah, but this is also a really bad trap.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't work as game design goes. It works lore-wise.
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't think I can drop down here safely. I think there's another way down. But I may be wrong, so we're gonna try it. There's a Titanite demon. I'm gonna try and drop onto him. That kind of worked.
Now there's another issue you have to take care of here.
Do you mean this Titanite demon?
Yeah, also your health is at like 2. Everyone wants to fight. It's when does it stop?
Never. Alright, so the rusted iron ring, I'm gonna take it off now that we've killed him and no one's attacking me, and I'm gonna show you what this is like without this fucking ring. This is my run, or this is my regular jog. This is my run.
You should put the ring back on.
Yeah. There's also more Titanite demons to fight down here.
Like, the thing about Dark Souls is that the only people who don't want to fight you hate you and tell you to leave.
Mm-hmm. There's only a few people in this game who actually like you, such as Andre. Andre likes people. He's a people person. But he keeps to himself.
Ziggy likes you.
Zigmeyer? Zigmeyer fucking hates you at first. He actually apologizes later for being such an asshole.
Oh.
Like, I think he knows that you're the one that opened the gate, and he's just kind of acting like him because he's an ass. Zigland also apologizes for his behavior. For Zigmeyer's behavior.
It's like, oh, if you would
Please forgive my father.
He's just like that. There's not a lot we can do about it.
Yeah, I'm aiming too far left. That's weird.
This is a terrible bug because I hate looking at it when you're shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're always aiming wrong, but you have to.
It seems like at certain areas you can aim correctly. It's very strange.
No, I think it's because the hitbox is fucked, so when they turn, it doesn't move.
Yep. There we go. I'm trying to poison her so that she just dies on her own. But I'm hitting her too slowly.
Without your doing it happens, it's not you're not responsible because you did not do any shooting.
Exactly.
She's aces away.
There we go.
Dies, so everything's nice and legal.
Yep. Alright, now she's just gonna die slowly.
Of poison.
Oh yeah, I didn't say earlier about the Lord of the Rings. I've heard that it's still pretty cool to watch.
I don't know, I've only seen the movies a couple times. Years apart.
I saw them forever ago, like The Hobbit.
Uh-huh. I've heard that The Hobbit isn't very good, but I haven't watched it at all.
I think they just like a whole lot of the movie is everyone coming to the Hobbit home and trying to convince the Hobbit to go on an adventure, and the Hobbit doesn't want to for like half the movie.
Mood.
Yeah, it's long, and half of that long movie is trying to convince the Hobbit to go with them.
We're taking the Hobbit to Isengard, whether he likes it or not.
That's also the thing that happens in the book, but like it's not a good part of the book either.
It's probably pretty fun to watch until it gets boring.
Like, if you want to watch The Hobbit, just watch the fucking, the Rankin Bass animated version from the 70s. It's like 45 minutes long. It's got a really pleasant, like, acoustic soundtrack. And it's not as in-depth as the book is, but that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. The book itself is only like 150 pages or something. It's very short.
Yeah.
And then the recent movies just basically add a bunch of shit from what I'm told.
Yeah, Badrat's saying The Hobbit turned one book into 3 movies. I think they added in a bunch of shit from, like, Silmarillion and some of the other, like, Lord of the Rings adjacent lore, but I don't know enough about that universe to be able to do that.
I'm a brain genius.
Yeah, you're just gonna style on them while they die of poison.
Yep. Alright, there's the second.
Decided to live your life.
There's the second Titanite demon. The third and fourth are through there. And yes, they do scale up the hitboxes, and yes, that does make the fights more of a pain in the ass.
Are there heads for these guys somewhere?
Not sure.
Because, like, they look like statues where the head has been taken off, but...
There's runes on the neck, though.
There are. So, some intent happened there.
Mm-hmm. Get out of here. Knock that shit off. Also, you take their necks.
Yeah, the Demon Titanite is the neck, it turns out.
There's the scythe, which is not a scythe. It is, in fact, a halberd.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, they decided that this is what they were going to translate as scythe.
No, I don't think that's what that is.
Nope, toe to tip, that's a scythe. It's a curved blade on the end of a stick, and that's what a scythe is.
That's true. It technically fits that definition of a scythe. Tariel was created just for the movie. I thought Tariel was your tutorial mom.
I thought that too.
Oh, right. Deltarune Chapter 2 came out.
Yeah, there's 2 of them now.
And not as an April Fool's joke. Oh, whoops.
It's a real game you can play for free on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And Switch if you want to like wait for a little while.
Shit. So we're going over here for a sec. One of the biggest problems here is that you have to fight one while the other shoots lightning at you.
So fortunately you have the tunnel you can escape down.
Yeah. Good.
So where do the Dark Souls demons come from?
I mean, I guess it depends on which demon you mean. A lot of them seem to be man-made, like the Titanite demons.
Now that's another thing that I have to ask about. So they make them...
Yeah, some of them. But, like, I don't think anyone made the Moonlight Butterfly, for example. It's just a natural thing that got big.
A naturally occurring demon.
A naturally occurring demon that got big. So actually, the titular demons are Dark Souls. No, wait, that's wrong. I was gonna say, like, the big bosses we fight are all,
Oh, bullshit.
they're very specifically self-made.
Fuck!
Like those assholes who claim that they pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
Yeah. Basically,
Actually,
exactly
yes.
That. Literally, actually that. Because the rapid vanishing of resources and accumulation of wealth is a running theme throughout all of Dark Souls and Demon Souls.
Mm-hmm. These games are political, but don't tell the gamers.
No, God, no, don't tell them. They wouldn't
They
believe
hate
you
it.
and they'll just be mad.
They hate it when that happens.
Stop making games political, but think of them as art, but don't analyze them at all.
Oop. See, that bullet got you through a pillar.
Yeah, they do that.
I love these lizards a lot.
They're pretty good.
I guess lizards don't have mammary glands. I shouldn't assume they're gender.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm double wrong. That's not a...
It's also not a way to tell someone's gender.
Yeah, it's also not a signifier of gender. I fucked up, I'm sorry.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, they don't respawn. I didn't think so. The
Yeah.
lizards over there do, though.
You're just gonna bounce right back down and...
Yeah, those ones respawn. I don't want to use up all my poison arrows on them.
Sure, you could just run past them. They can't hit you in the...
Until they drop down and start attacking me from behind, which absolutely happens.
Nice, you retrieve something.
Yeah.
They make that a really big event for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's important.
They act like it's a big deal for you to get your bloodstain back, which is very incorrect. If you worry too much about that, you're just going to get frustrated when you can't do it. There's a specific way to do this, and it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I fucked it up.
This is, right in the wall mount.
I've thought about playing
Hey, look at that.
The new Deltarune.
Mm-hmm.
It was released as a pandemic gift.
Yeah.
A consolidation gift.
Hey, sorry the world got all fucked up again.
Yeah, that was an official thing. It was like, hey, I'm gonna release this one for free because it's been shitty.
Hey y'all, sorry life's been shitty. Here's Deltarune Chapter 2. Dang it.
Yeah, like I think the intent of just the next one is going to be like a paid thing, I think it was.
Yeah, chapters 3 through 5.
And I think that was supposed to be 2.
Yeah.
Toby Fox just seems like a really solid individual.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's not have any more of these drop down on us. I decided to use up more poison arrows after all. Fuck it. Yeah, I went there. Ah, they're off pattern. They're not synced.
What if Lizard but synced?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Waiting for that one to die at this point. There we go. Another? That should do it. Alright. Now I can bother with the demons. While that one slowly crumbles. Yeah, they're immune to poison apparently, which is what we found out.
I think that's because that's like...
Because
I
they're
think
made of rocks.
Yeah.
Automatons generally are immune to poison and air effects. That's why I'm not afraid of anything.
Ah, of course.
You know me and how I famously am not afraid of anything.
Yeah. That's true, I've heard that.
It's because I'm an automaton.
Uh-huh. Cut that out. Oh, bullshit. That didn't hit me. It clearly hit me. I want to make that perfectly clear. That 100% hit me.
500% hit me. I hate to tell you, man, but he outran your bullets. He outran them like yesterday, man.
Fuck.
Are you standing in, like, water?
Standing in sewage.
I think it's meant to be tar.
Oh,
That's
might
just
be.
some pretty fucked up tar, because you can kind of just go.
It's making dust when I walk on it is the thing. Or splashes. Yeah. I always assumed it was sewage. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I really hate this fight in particular, and I'm not good at it.
So this demon's just, like, hanging out down here in the sewage?
Seems like it. How did that miss? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hate this fight. If there's only one... This game isn't made for fighting more than one enemy at a time. So, like, it was very definitely built around the idea of one-on-one combat. So I have a hard time wrapping my head around it when it puts me in a situation like that.
There's, like, 2 games that I think about a lot. With regards to the death screen. Because of how, like, intense they are. And that's Dark Souls and that one Resident Evil game with, like... You know that one?
I mean, all the Resident Evils are like that.
Yeah, the one that I, like... well, actually, no, because... I've watched multiple Resident Evil games, so that's not going to help very much if I just say the Resident Evil game I watched.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I killed one of them with the trap. That's the nice thing, is the traps do actually kill enemies, too.
Red said Blood Omen 2 was also not built for fighting more than one enemy at a time.
Mm-hmm. It's weird to see how much this game takes from Blood Omen 2 of all games. At least I died in the hall. Oh, come on. That's where the kids are.
In the hall?
Yeah.
What is happening? There's 2 of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not
I
like...
think they should wait.
Oh, come on! What is that? I roll under that and they spin around and it hits me. Oh, I need to stop trying to roll past that. Because it's definitely not working, even though it looks like it should. That's on me for falling for it that many times now. It's alright. We're gonna at least finish off the Titanite demons tonight. This is one of the few parts in the game that I genuinely have a very hard time with. I probably should have said that ahead of time.
I mean, it's your first playthrough. That's you know.
That's true.
Understandable.
That's true. I've never played this before.
I feel like you should, like, it's fucked up that you have to fight them again.
Yeah, most enemies respawn, unless they exist across timelines.
Oh, this game has time travel?
It has interdimensional timeline travel.
It's weird.
This is a lot like Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first Dark Souls release?
2011. Demon Souls was 2008.
So this game definitely took inspiration from Kingdom Hearts.
Honestly, yeah, it took inspiration from a lot of places, Kingdom Hearts most likely included. Like, the way you have to fight at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts is how the fighting worked, like, on hard mode, is how you have to fight in this game a lot of the time.
It makes sense that you would, considering you go around collecting souls in Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Looks are light, but it's souls.
And if Sword doesn't get them, like, he slowly goes hollow.
Can you imagine?
Adds Hollow Sora onto the list of things to not search.
Shit. Fuck. That's a thing that happens in Kingdom Hearts.
Son of a bitch. He does, in fact, go hollow at one point.
Yeah, like, that's a game power at one point in one of the games. Like, if you use your, like,
yeah,
like
negative form or whatever in Kingdom Hearts 2.
You lose all abilities, summons, weapons, and you just, like, lash out at everything.
Mm-hmm. Anti-form, that's what it is. Anti-form drive.
And it's, like, supposed to be a penalty, but it's really good, so whatever.
Yeah, it's, like, ridiculously powerful for some reason.
And you still get your health replenished, so I just use it when I need to get more health.
Mm-hmm.
So, while I couldn't find a picture of Hollow Sora, I did find Sora drawn as Artorias.
That's great.
Those ragdolls just, like, collapse on top of each other.
Yeah, and they feel like they're made of foam rubber the way they bounce around. Or they're balloons, maybe.
And here's Riku, Lord of Cinder.
What the fuck? Oh, that's lovely. I'm so happy that there's Riku, Lord of Cinder. Alright, so maybe I should just give up and take one of these guys out with arrows. It'll take a while, but it can be done.
Yeah, this is good.
And damage a hit.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
when I say, like, draw aggro with arrows, I do usually play a dex build.
Mm-hmm.
Can you parry that Bible Fellowship or no?
I could try. I'm bad at parrying, though. I doubt it, honestly. You can't parry most large enemies. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to go every time. Oh my god, I did it again. Oh, I hate it.
This beer's pretty good.
Is it unbranded beer?
Yeah, it's unbranded beer.
I don't think I've had that one before.
Yeah, it is a honey.
It's a Belgian white honey. Or a Belgian blonde honey, rather.
Yeah, and you can't taste the honey so much, but it is good.
Oh, really? I thought the honey was quite strong.
Maybe it's the fact that this was a springtime purchase and has just sort of sat.
Oh, yeah.
For a bit.
That's possible.
Has maybe affected the flavor profile.
It was aged.
It's aluminum aged, you know, just like all good beers are.
Well, that sucked. So I do want to finish this fight before we call it. But maybe I'll give up.
This is the first night on our new schedule. How long do we plan on going?
Oh, probably till 9:30, 9:45. Not too late.
Okay.
That's wild. That's like, that's early.
Mm-hmm.
It is earlier.
The internet was bad all day, too, and then it just started working a couple hours before we started. I really wish they would actually fix it at some point.
It would require a lot of maintenance work that I don't think they want to do.
Mm-hmm. It's their job to do it, is the thing.
But if they did it, then they wouldn't make a lot more money.
They'd probably make quite a bit more money because people would actually recommend them to their friends and neighbors.
See, the problem is that they're already on it because they live in the same area.
That's true. That's true. They could make more money legally. Like
yeah.
They give a shit.
You know, what they do is illegal. It's just not ethical.
It's theoretically legal.
This is why I was going on that tear about chaotic good a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because the D&D like 9-point alignment structure, specifically the lawful and chaotic axes, kind of has as its base the assumption that law is neutral and can have evil things done with it and good things done with it depending on the individual. But like most of the laws are bad, honestly. Not most of, but a vast amount.
So I could just do it like this.
See, like, I assume this was us doing it wrong because it made more sense to do it wrong. But like, I would always interpret it specifically as lawful being as having a very explicit like moral code that you follow, regardless of where it comes from. And that's probably not what they intended.
That's the idea, yes.
I think that it has been a while since I've looked at a D&D core book, but the second you said that, I saw the pages in my brain. So yes, I think you're right.
I looked at one like once, and I read the whole thing. I don't remember anything from it.
I disagree. You apparently do.
I guess I remember that part. I probably know a lot more about D&D than I think. I played D&D like twice.
It is, as I've started finding out, reading through like indie TTRPG books on like itch.io. honestly not that interesting a system.
Mm-hmm.
It's the McDonald's of tabletop role-playing.
Certainly, 3 especially tried to make things as generic as possible.
And a lot of it just codifies shittiness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, without really examining it in any way.
It's always kind of done that, and that's really the fault of it being written by a pair of white dudes. All right, we're gonna keep trying this, I guess, until it's time to call the stream.
So sometimes you get just a bad matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the thing you want to do isn't the good way to like defeat this particular obstacle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I figured it out. I figured out how to not aggro the other one. I should have remembered this before. Fuck.
Sometimes I'll see a lawful good character who has to choose whether to follow laws when they mandate evil outcomes intentionally or no.
Fuck. Okay.
And that's the other thing. It also doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, so...
Ow.
If you have any kind of, like, idea of, like, what you're doing based on, like what you think, that you can argue that that is a, like, code that you have given yourself.
Yeah.
So that would make every character lawful unless they were doing things that, like, conflicted with that.
Yep. It's kind of nonsensical. Right.
I mean, in terms of gamifying morality,
you could do worse.
You could do worse. Like, what you're trying to do is already something that, you know, scholars have thought about forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops, I tried to roll again. You know how I kept saying, oh no, I need to not roll when it jumps at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to roll again.
So the thing that I dislike the most about, is that its weapon is, counts as a curved blade, which means that it deals damage past your block, whether or not you block it.
Well, I also don't have 100% physical resistance.
Oh, I thought the grass shield was.
No, 95.
Oh.
Cut that out.
Like, I can't. So, like, it has to be, if I'm following, like a game system, it has to not have those issues, because I will get so stuck on them and not know what I'm doing, and it will just all be on the fly.
Fuck, I had my shield up. I had my shield up. I don't know what happened there.
Like, if I make a chaotic character and I have to ask, is this action lawful or chaotic or neutral or what? It's just like, that doesn't mean anything. I'm just gonna do whatever because I can't determine what it is.
I may just give up on this fight in particular. I'm gonna go grab my bloodstain real quick and upgrade my armor. I can probably do that.
So the thing about grabbing your bloodstain is that you do have to go down to where the fight is to make that happen.
Yeah, but I have bones.
Right, bones.
I have lots of bones.
Like, I'm guessing, like...
Bones. Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to say that it might be a gameplay fault. So, there's this sort of tendency among people who like play games, play D&D, and especially new people who play D&D, to want to immediately roll a character as chaotic neutral to the point where it's sort of a meme and it's sort of looked down upon by the sort of people who would look down upon other people for like decisions that they make in an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I am in this paint, I think that might be a gameplay issue because chaotic neutral is the one that sounds like the way humans act.
Yep.
Like, that's the thing, like, it's not a great system for doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, like, the character creation isn't supposed to be, like, a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a guideline for, like, how your stuff interacts with the world.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, so by making a chaotic neutral character, if you treat that as the rule, you can do whatever you feel like would work best.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only time it should make, like, a gameplay difference is, like, Vadrid saying, when you're a paladin who has to be lawful good all the time, and has consequences for when they're not lawful good.
The thing is, well, that's, like, a really fun game thing to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Is someone who has a very strict code having to work outside of the code to, like, get their shit in.
Yeah, like having to figure out if what they're doing is following that code or not. Like, not in the gameplay, but in the canon.
Yeah. But most people don't play Dungeons & Dragons to roleplay, which is kind of a sad thing to me. There's a lot of people, especially since the term, what's it called? What replaced the term min-maxing?
All my brain wants to say is fun-punning, and I know that's wrong.
I didn't know it was replaced. I never stopped using it.
It was replaced by another word recently. Optimization, thank you. Which is just taking the thing that toxified role-playing groups for a very long time and saying this is how you need to play. And I think that's really gross. I should get better arrows. That'd probably help, right?
Yeah. Also, 5e is really good for roleplay.
Hmm.
It is very optimized for roleplay. You don't need to do that much math in 5e.
Mm-hmm. 5e is based heavily on 2e as well, which helps me with it a lot.
Also, 5e doesn't have a board.
Only 4e had a board that was considered supposedly necessary.
Yeah, and they ditched that, and it's better because it's all vague now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's just continue with Sen's Fortress.
Alright.
I'm not gonna... I could try the Titanite Demons one more time, but I don't think I'm going to. I know when I've had enough of a situation that I'm not equipped for. It's another one that I got to a point where I could beat it easily. Wow, that's a hell of a jump. He slides through the air with the greatest of ease. The daring young snake on the flying, oh god, here he comes.
Snakes are basically, springs.
That's true. And birds.
Badger says, I don't think optimization is necessary, I just think it's fun.
Mm.
Plus, I can always hold back if the game's too easy and then let loose if it's tuned too hard.
Optimization makes sense in something like a video game, certainly. Alice is very, very good at it. She actually had one of the highest standard DPSs for PvE and Champions Online for like 2 years.
Was that with, every single time I open my mouth I want to say Dakimakura. I know that's wrong.
I don't think that's it.
That's not it. What was it called?
That was Magical Girl, or the Japanese words for Magical Girl. But yeah, Danmaku. which is bullet hell, literally, to my understanding. But no, that wasn't the character she had the most damage with. That was a character she called Dysphoria, who was a slime.
That's a good character.
Mm-hmm. God, I hate this bit. Ah, fuck. I'm using the wrong arrows.
Oh, I thought those were the poison ones.
Yeah, they are. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to lure them over. Fuck. I aimed directly at it by mistake. Ah, aimed too far to the left that time. There we go.
You can try and make a class really good at something that's not equipped like a melee Shugin-ya. I don't know what that is.
Alright, so for some reason it didn't come running at me like it normally does when you shoot it in the head. That's seriously what a headshot normally does with this particular enemy.
Oh.
There's a fucked up setup that's going on here.
Yep. I'm not a fan of Sen's Fortress, just in general. There
I
we
like this
go.
friend here.
Yeah, they're a good friend.
Crap on the ground.
Whoops.
You're getting killed by arrows, I think.
Yeah.
Who is doing it?
Most of them miss. It's this trap here in the wall. There's a switch that the snake was standing by. This one is also not a mimic.
You can tell it didn't kill you.
That's how you tell the difference. It's one of the most unique things about gaming with you, Bad Road. There aren't a lot of players I'd trust with the stuff you built. Oh. Oh, I love this. I love this friend.
I like this friend too.
They look like they're going to talk to you, but they don't, and they do just attack you. I really wish they were a friend.
They were chilling.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
This is a dangerous fortress.
A little bit. So we can find Zigmeyer right over here. And yes, it's possible to just slip slightly too far there and just go hurtling into the abyss without any control. There's Zigmeyer. I like that the snakes don't give a shit about Zigmeyer.
Do you guys watch what you're doing with this corpse?
Yeah, it's just kind of on there. Oh, no, hang on.
Now it's stuck to the other snake. Okay, bye.
You have to bring this one.
Yeah, I'll bring this one over to Zigmeyer. Might need a snack. That's a balloon.
Snake snack.
Oh,
Already having a snack, I see.
Where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Okay.
I don't think this is the interaction we wanted.
Ah, so you see my sight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I must say, I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Just like how that gate opened all on its own, right?
I love this armor so much.
I could try some rolling. Bah, no.
Try rolling.
My head would spin.
We can get this armor higher up in the tower.
Perhaps I could try some. Bah.
There's a guy who's selling a set. Of course, you have to do some platforming to get to him.
But, you know, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's infinite stones that come down.
There sure is.
You get to see where they come from later, and it's a thing.
Yeah.
This is really like thoroughly planned fortress to have infinite stones.
So this one's a mimic, I think.
I think you might be right. No, it sure isn't. Look at that chain.
Oh, okay.
It's a later one, I guess.
It'd be fucked if it was one.
This is the Ring of Steel Protection, which is, it just raises your defense, your physical defense. It's fine. I should put the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring back on since we're not fighting Titanite demons anymore. We'll come back to them eventually, I think. Maybe. Or I might just not bother. I don't even remember what the treasure is behind those two.
Or you might do them off stream.
I might do them off stream.
What does Demon Titanite do?
It definitely gives some kind of enchantment upgrade, but I don't remember which. So this switch is fucked up and I hate it because I always try to take a running leap over it, but it still gets pressed if you jump over it. Because jumps don't actually count as you being in the air for any reasonable purpose.
Why can't you just step over it?
Right? So what we have to do instead is... Oh yeah, also you can block the trap attack while facing away from it, which is weird, as long as you're at a specific angle. Not all the glitches work against you in this game.
Well, no, you were facing the outlet. The outlet's on this side.
Is it? Oh, okay. I was facing diagonally, though. Yeah. I guess that technically counted as me facing towards it. But there are some that you can block while facing away from them.
Upgrade demon weapons, or am I thinking of dragon scales?
Dragon scales are to upgrade soul weapons. Oh, right. That goes around the corner, and I'm dead.
Nope, you got a little.
Fuck!
You know, that shouldn't have killed you. You touched it, and that was it.
It wasn't even moving fast.
Oh, it upgrades boss weapons.
Oh, okay.
The Demon Titanite.
I thought that's... No, the dragon scales are only in Dark Souls 2 is what it is. They upgrade the soul weapons in Dark Souls 2.
So, yes, it upgrades demon weapons.
Alright, so yeah, let's not run up the tower again. We'll start out next Wednesday that way. Yeah. Sen's Fortress, I hate it. I hate every part of it. Thank you everyone for being here with me.
Yep.
Wow, I thought those ones had given up already.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so... There we go. There's our schedule. Tomorrow is going to be Andy playing Framed at 6 p.m. Central on the channel Andymonium.
That's such a good game.
Tuesday, Annie will be starting on a new game. Wednesday at 7 Central, Bad Road will be playing Soul Reaver 2. Not to be confused with Blood Omen 2. But they are both the Legacy of Kain. And then I'll be playing more Dark Souls back over here at our regular time. Thursday, Alice will be playing Legend of Mana. Friday, Katie will be playing Silent Hill 4. She's getting close to the end. I think there's 2 more streams left, if I recall the length of the game. And then Saturday, someone on the channel Xenon Fiber will be playing Earthbound. Then Sunday's back around to our new time for Wildcard stream. Oh, that's what needs to be updated on the schedule. So you need to push that back to 7:30 instead of 8:30 on Sunday. All right.
We have a new time slot.
We got a new time slot. That's right. We've got a YouTube channel with VODs that go back for a very long time where I don't usually bash my head against Titanite demons for half an hour at a time. And I didn't say never, just usually not. And, of course, please check out our fundraiser for our cancer treatment, which turns out that you're not allowed to be alive without paying a lot of money if you get cancer. So that sucks. But thank you everyone who's given so far, who's shared that link around. We're getting through it, thanks to y'all. Alright. I think that's everything. So, thank you for joining me, Kristi and Clementine.
Yep.
My name's Sue. I hate video games. Now, give my regards to the next frog you meet. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right.